Oh, say does.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on two. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Bosch. Kukoc is out there with the waiter. And it's the dude. And it's Howe in at the center position.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. The franchise can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Vanderbilt with it. Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's B-Train. Vanderbilt defending, and that one is good. Here's Vanderbilt. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to the dude. Bosch looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Howell with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Cartwright. The Rockets making the shot. Here's B-Train. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's B-Train. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Fung. There's 3-pointers off the mark. For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Bosch. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's B-Train. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's B-Train. Vanderbilt defending.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Houston leading by 4. Kukoc passes to Vanderbilt. Now Bosch. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Cartwright. Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Beecher. Here's Mr. Perfect. Vanderbilt defending. To the paint. Here's Fung. Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. And off the glass. That one's good. First quarter of action. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Vanderbilt the pass to Welch. Back to Vanderbilt. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Bosch. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Rockets, Bosch.
He hits the second from the line. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Here's B-Train. Here's Cartwright. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Another miss by Houston. Orlando trailing here. To the middle. Here's the franchise. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Vanderbilt the pass to Howell. Back to Vanderbilt. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to the franchise. The three. It's rebounded by Houston.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The dude passes to Vanderbilt. Here's the dude. Left side Bosch. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's B-Train. Pass to the franchise. Here's B-Train. Vanderbilt defending. Here's B-Train. The shot from the low post is good. B-Train's got his second basket of the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Back to Vanderbilt. Inside. Out to Kukoc. This one for 3. B-Train with the rebound. The Magic have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's the closer, guarded by Kukoc. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Easy breezy's checked in for Cartwright. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thunder's checked in for the waiter. Pass to Bosch. Shoots from the corner. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's B-Train. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's the franchise. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Picked off in midair. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Outside Bosch. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to easy breezy. Here's B-Train. There's the screen to the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Orlando, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The dude passes to Bosch. Goes up on the top of the key. A rebound by the franchise.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Bosch. Howell passes to Welch. Houston moving the ball around. Trying to end the drought. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's B-Train, down low. Mr. Perfect, good on the bucket. And the Magic lead by 3.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
The Magic making a switch here. Cook's checked in. Tiny, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Thunder. Still yet to score. Inside. And the basket by Tiny.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here is Cook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And so Cook nails both of them. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to the dude. And here's Bosch. Here's Howell from outside the arc. Rebounded by Easy Breezy. To the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he jams it with authority.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Here's Thunder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Cook, the best of the franchise. Fires the 3. Easy breezy, that's good. Easy breezy's got 5 now.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Thunder passes to Bosch. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. The dude passes to Tiny. They set the pick. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's the franchise. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the franchise. Here's Fung. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Thunder. 1:05 left in the first. Here's the dude. Still scoreless. That one falls. Here are the Magic now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to the franchise. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Thunder. Here's the dude. Pass to Thunder. Houston needs to get a shot.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's the franchise. Takes the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
We've got Cook, Mr. Perfect out there with Tiny. And there's B-Train. And it's easy breezy in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Kukoc. No scoring in this one. Tiny, the pass to Thunder. Here's Height. Here's Primetime, defended by Batum. Pass to Thunder. Shoots a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Easy Breezy. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Easy Breezy's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Magic. Here's Tiny. To the middle. Out to Kukoc. Pass to Primetime. Three-pointer. The shot by Tiny, no good. Magic leading by 5. Here's B-Train. And a missed layup.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Here's Height. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Thunder. Pass to Height. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And Orlando making a change here. Cartwright's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Vanderbilt's checked in. Here's Height. Pass to Kukoc. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Kukoc has got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
To the wing right side. To the inside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. For Houston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Good on both. Magic have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Attention fans.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cartwright, the pass to B-Train. Batum, the screen. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Batum.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Thunder, down low, Kukoc. The shot, no good. Here's Easy Breezy. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. B-Train misses. Rockets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Thunder, snatched away. And here we go. Here's Kafka. He drains the quick shot. Here's Thunder. pass to Kukoc. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Kukoc has got six. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's B-Train. Batum, the screen. B-Train passes to Tiny. Lock at 6. From beyond the arc. Kukoc grabs the miss. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Thunder. The tray does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Song. Pass to Tiny. And he recovers it. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. And that's 10 points for easy breezy.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Back to Kukoc. Banked in off the glass. Kukoc has got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. To the paint. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Houston, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Magic with the ball. B-Train passes to the closer. Pass to B-Train. Stolen by Bosch. Now, here's Vanderbilt. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Howell. And here's Bosch for 3. Good on the triple. Bosch has got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here's B-Train, following the 3 by Houston that way. Batum wide open, he fires. And no good, the dry spell continuing for him. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Outside Bosch. Shoots over Cartwright. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 9 points for Garbage Man. The Magic trail by 7. B-Train passes to Batum. Here's B-Train. Vanderbilt defending. Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 6. And he gets it to go. Mr. Perfect's got 8.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
And here's Bosch for 3. Drops in the tray. Bosch has got 8 points in the quarter.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Outside, Batum. Here's Mr. Perfect. Just 5 on the clock. Kukoc with the steal. He's got a clear path. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly, a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Cook, he's checked in for the Magic. And a switch here also for Houston. Anderson's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 9. Inside. Platoon passes to Mr. Perfect. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the closer. Here is Cook. Over Anderson. And it's Cook missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Bosch, and the dunk by Bosch.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Bosch. Platoon passes to Mr. Perfect. Puts up a 3. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Cook.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Anderson outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Cartwright. Anderson inside. He is guarded by Cartwright. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 8. Right side, Batum. Pass to the closer. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Bosch.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. For 3, it's hauled in by the Magic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Bosch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. The franchise is checked in for Cook. And a switch here also for Houston. The Dude, he's checked in for Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's the Dude. Bosch finds Vanderbilt. Houston moving it around. From downtown, and that one's good by Bosch. Bosch has got 13 points now in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
The closer passes to Batum. Here's the closer. Vanderbilt defending. The Magic again can't hit. Rockets leading by 8. The 17-footer, and he knocks down the jumper. And that's 19 points for Garbage Man.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's the closer. Pass to Mr. Perfect. No good on the 3. And for Houston, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And here is Vanderbilt. Here's Howell. Now here's Bosch. Launches a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. The closer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to the franchise. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Howell kicks to Vanderbilt. Here's Howell. On the wing, Kukoc. From outside, off the mark. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Cartwright. That'll do it for the first half. Houston on top, up 10. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
The Rockets, 52. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Garbage Man.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Bosch is out there with the dude. Then there's the waiter. It's Boomer. And it's Kukoc in at the 2 spot. Here's the dude outside Bosch. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bosch has got 21 in the game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to the closer. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Orlando, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now, Vanderbilt. Here's Welch. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. The dude's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
B-Train, and it's good for 2. He has 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Bosch, the screen. With the teardrop. Rebound by the Magic. The franchise has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cartwright, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Here's the closer. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Here's B-Train. Drops in the layup for 2.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the closer. The closer's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Got a piece of it. Kukoc with the steal. The dude passes to Bosch. Bosch double teamed. Kukoc for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. The Magic trail by 7. Pass to B-Train. Cartwright with it. Here's Mr. Perfect. 11 points in the game. Good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Bosch. Rebound by the Magic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Cartwright. Sinks the triple. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Let's hear it for the 407. Make some noise, Magic fans.
Orlando on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's the dude. 5 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Bosch, that's for 2. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Howell. The 15-footer. Kukoc gets the bucket. Kukoc has got 11.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here's B-Train. 8 points for him. Here's the screen to the left wing. Here's the franchise. Bank shot. No good.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Here's the dude. Pass to Kukoc. Lets it go from deep. Howell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the paint. Stolen away. Here's the dude. Outside Bosch. Pass to Howell. Good, it's Bosch picking up the assist. 12 points for Boomer. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And he's able to get it back. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from B-Train. The Rockets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Now here's Kukoc. He's got 11. Pass to Howell. Here's the dude. The 3 from Bosch. Tries again. Howell with the bucket. Howell's got 14 points for the game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's the franchise. Magic moving the ball around.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Easy breezy's checked in for the Magic. Thunder's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Howell. The 3 from Bosch. Drills the three-pointer. Bosch has got 24 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Here's the franchise. 5 points in the game. Here's B-Train. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Howell. It's hauled in by the Magic. Mr. Perfect's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 10. Pass to B-Train. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Orlando, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Rockets leading by 5. They set the pick. To the inside. Kukoc gets the bucket. Kukoc has got 4 this quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Over to the left wing. Here's Shaw, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And Howell kicks to Bosch. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's B-Train. He's got 12. Going inside, uses both hands to slam it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Song. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Magic. Cook comes in for the closer. The Rockets also changing it up. Cowboys checked in for Bosch. And it's Tiny in for the Dude. Thunder passes to Howell. Batum with the steal. Here's Easy Breezy. Guarded by Kukoc. Pass to B-Train. Hits it from 3-point range. B-Train's got 17.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Thunder passes to Tiny. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Inside, here's B-Train. Tiny grabs the board. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Howell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rockets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Orlando making some changes. Tiny, he's checked in for Mr. Perfect. And the closer subbed in for B-Train. Orlando's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Pass to Tiny. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Batum. Got it. Good job in the low post. Batum's got his second bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now Kukoc. Here's Howell. Defended by Batum. Pass to Thunder. Right wing. 5 on the clock. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Cook looking it over. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And he can't bank that one in. Houston leading by 3. Here's Height. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the paint. Knocked away. Tiny. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fung. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Tiny. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got the closer, Easy Breezy, out there with Cartwright. Then it's Cook, and it's Batum in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Easy Breezy passes to Cook. And he drives in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for
And he makes the first. And so Cook nails both of them. Houston in the lead. Here's Tiny. Pass to Vanderbilt. Bosch hits the pick for Vanderbilt. Down low. The putback, and Bosch able to finish.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here is Cook. Easy breezy passes to Cook. He nails it, and we're tied up. Cook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Time to the pass to Height. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Cartwright. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Magic lead by 2. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Here is Cook. Good on the three-point shot.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier finally finding the bottom of the net.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Prime time, the pass to Tiny. Outside Bosch. Shot to stop the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bosch has got 32 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Batum. Here's Fung. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Vanderbilt finds Bosch. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Cook with the ball for Orlando. The lead is 2. A closer, that's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Guarded closely. Pass to Bosch. Bullseye. Bosch has got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Tiny, he's checked in for Cook. The dude, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thunder comes in for Tiny. The closer passes to Batum. Here's the closer. Orlando moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Easy Breezy. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Magic lead by 4. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Thunder. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. No good on the free throw. The franchise is checked in for the Magic. And he can't hit the second. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Tiny. To the middle. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good for the Magic. Mr. Perfect comes in for Tiny. And B-Train subbed in for Cartwright. And then for Houston, Howell's checked in for prime time. Cowboy comes in for Bosch. And it's Kukoc in for Thunder. Now here's Kukoc. Now here's Vanderbilt. With the drive. A 3 ball. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Down low, here's B-Train. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Magic called timeout. And the Magic making a change here. Cook's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to the dude. Anderson the screen. Here's the dude. To the inside. Howell. Orlando grabs the miss. Batum's got 7 rebounds in the game. The franchise passes to Cook. The shot, no good. Good D by Anderson. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Howell. Here's Height. Back to Anderson. Howell can't hit. Magic leading by 3. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's the franchise. A three-pointer off the mark.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Kukoc kicks to Howell. The Rockets with another miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Batum. Here's the franchise, guarded by Kukoc. Batum a screen on Kukoc. Mr. Perfect. It's rebounded by Houston. Howell's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Anderson up top to the right side. Pass to Howell. Back to Anderson. Here's the dude. Here's Height. No good. That would have tied it.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Rockets foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. The closer's checked in for Cook. And then for Houston. Bosch comes in for Cowboy. The waiter subbed in for Anderson. And here's Bosch bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Full team foul.
Here's Vanderbilt. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
B-Train passes to the franchise. Batum, the screen. Here's B-Train. And he finishes nicely on the layup. B-Train's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Bosch. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now, here's Batum. Here's B-Train. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Howell kicks to Bosch. Puts up a deep 3. B-Train with the rebound. Orlando leading by 7. Pass to the closer. Here's B-Train. Vanderbilt defending. Here's B-Train. Clock at 6. Yep, it counts. B-Train's got 17 now, just in the second half. Timeout called. The Rockets. Cartwright's checked in for the Magic. Here's Vanderbilt. Left side, Bosch shoots the 3. B-Train with the rebound. B-Train's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Fung. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Vanderbilt. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Orlando, number 22.
And so he hits both.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Outside Bosch. Pass to Howell. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they get it. Here's the dude. And some nice passing there by Houston. Another shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Bosch. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And Howell kicks to Vanderbilt to the left side wing. Shoots from the baseline. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Cartwright. There's B-Train. Vanderbilt defending. Foul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Team is in the penalty.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Houston now, time running out. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Kukoc gets the bucket.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Well, Orlando shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Pass to the franchise. Inside. B-Train's shot is good. And the Magic lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Orlando.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for B-Train.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Shooting for Houston, Howell.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Doubled by Bosch. Pass to B-Train. Here's the franchise. 6 on the shot clock. And good that time.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Timeout called the Rockets. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
So the Magic win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone said